Hey guys, it's SUPR, and I was requested by one of my subscribers that they wanted to see me cook something that I like to cook, and I let them know that, hey, I like cooking anything, but I picked something in specific, which is steak and vegetables. So I picked ribeye steaks, and then potatoes, onions, tomatoes, and asparagus, and maybe a couple of other things. I'm going to be making all that, and you guys are going to be watching me through the process. The steaks, I'm going to go ahead right now, and I've already rinsed them out, but I'm going to go ahead and tenderize them and then season them and walk you guys through the process, and then we'll be right back. So I like to season my steak with just a little bit of just regular table salt. You can use sea salt, whatever you guys like to use. But I like to use just very little on both sides. This first, and then I follow it with the Grill Master Montreal steak seasoning. This has coarse salt, spices including black pepper and red pepper, garlic, sunflower oil, natural flavors, and extracts of paprika. I find that this gives the steak a perfect flavor. Again, this is for me. You know, you guys can use whatever, but for me, this is my combination, and I've gotten a lot of compliments that they like my steaks, which is good. But anyway, this is what I will be seasoning it with, so let me get started. Now guys, so I'll let these sit here, not here, but I'm actually gonna wrap them with saran wrap and put them back in the refrigerator. And I let them sit for a good 2 or 3 hours to make sure that flavor really gets in there. They're pretty thick steaks, so you want that flavor to really go through. So yeah, about 2 or 3 hours. Let it sit in the refrigerator with the saran wrap. And I do wash my hands a lot, so even though maybe you guys didn't see, but before I turned them over, actually I turned them over, then I washed my hands because I grabbed the stuff and I don't want to contaminate it. So I wash my hands in between. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and saran wrap these, put them in the refrigerator, and I'll see you guys and talk to you guys back in about 3 or 4 hours. Bye. So I'm ready to cut the potatoes, and these are the small potatoes, and I'm just going to be cutting them in halves. That's the way we like to eat them. I don't peel them, but I do wash the outside very well. Alright guys, I'm thinking of having a new series. What do you think? And then I could do this if you guys agree, and like maybe once a week or twice a week I can do some kind of food and dessert, and I can call it SUPR's Kitchen series. And if you guys like that, let me know, and I can start that this week. Today would be the first, obviously, but just let me know. Be more than happy to cook. All right, and I'll be back with asparagus. All right, guys, and now I'm going to be cutting the asparagus. Now, I'm not going to making them the whole length. I am going to be cutting them into about, I don't know, about 1.5 inches length. And I'm going to be putting these in the frying pan, where in a little bit I will be cutting up some onions. And the last would be tomatoes. And I put those at the end, and almost when these are almost all the way cooked, which does not take very long with asparagus or onions. And I put them long because, you know, they're already, like, you don't need to cook tomatoes. So I don't want them to turn into mush. So that's why I put them towards the end, just to give it some color, give it a little bit of different flavoring. But mainly that's the only reason why I put them towards the end, is because I don't want them to turn into mush. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, and all I have here is a regular yellow onion. And I like to use a little knife just to get it going and take this part off. And then I like to peel a little bit of it. Oh, it smells so good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make, I don't wanna make them into circles, the rings. So I'm gonna cut the rings just in half. So I'm gonna get about 3 of these. And then cut these in halves. And maybe another half. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the pan. Now, if your kids don't like onions, you can make it without onions. It's up to you guys. I like it only because it gives it a different flavor. And my kids are old enough where they can pick off their own onions, or for Adam, I'll just pick them off for him. And actually, I'm gonna put another one in there. Oops. I'm gonna add just a little bit of butter, because I do add butter to this. And let's see, this is about 1/2 teaspoon, so about 1.5 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons, matters, up to you, whatever you guys like. You can use salted or unsalted butter. It's to your preference. Actually, I'm using a little bit more because I did do a lot of asparagus. I think I used about 1 pound of asparagus and 1/2 of a yellow onion. So yeah. All right. So I'm sorry, I'm like sleepy today because my cat decided to wake me up around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning just so I could pet her. Yep, that's my cat. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic, and it's already diced. And I'm gonna take, I think, like a tablespoon. A tablespoon of garlic. Now again, if your kids don't like garlic, you don't have to put it on there. I do, because we all like garlic. And so I'm gonna be putting that in the frying pan, and then I'll turn you guys over to the frying pan so you can see it cooking. All right, be right back. All right, guys, and I'm gonna turn this on. Sorry, I always get confused by the stupid burner or stove. I'm gonna go ahead and put this like on, just to start it off, like between medium and medium high. You don't want this on high because, I don't know, I just don't like cooking on high. And I'm just gonna have very little salt. Again, just table salt. You can use sea salt or no salt at all. It's up to you. And I'll probably put in maybe 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it, and you can see all the ingredients in there, and it smells really good. Now again, I will put the tomato once it's almost all done, because I don't want the tomatoes to turn into mush. I want it for color, different texture, different flavors, but not mush. All right. All right, guys, and this is my grill, and it's a charbroil grill, and it is gas, and this is where I'm gonna be cooking my steaks. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on, and before I do, actually, I like to spray with Pam the oil so it does not stick to the grill, and I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so I apologize, it's just me filming, so I have to do one step at a time. But this is the grill in the inside, and I've already sprayed it, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and I'm pretty sure I could do this with just one hand. It's got a little starter, so hopefully I won't run out of wouldn't it be funny if I run out of gas? It would not be funny, actually. I don't like cooking steaks in the stove. Anyway, so it is there. You can see the fire going. I'm gonna go ahead and close the lid because I do like to sear my steak. And there is a thermometer. And let me see if I can focus this. There it is. And you can see that it's already going up, so that's good. So let me go get the steaks and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, and the grill right now it's at 450. I like to be at 500 just so I can sear it both ways. The reason why I like to sear the steak is so the juice can stay in it and not leak out. One thing I don't like to do also is when I'm cooking the steak is cut it to see if it's being cooked. I've been doing this long enough where I know when it's going to be medium well, and stuff like that. So, because if you cut the steak, you're going to let the juices leak out. So again, I'm going to put them in, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so it's at 500, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the lid and put the steaks in. These are some big steaks too. You can hear it sizzling. I love me some steaks, man. I could eat like maybe 2 of these babies with no problem. And so right now what I'm doing is that I'm searing it. I'm going to close it really quick so the temperature can remain where I want it. And then I'm just making sure that my neighbors aren't looking and think I'm crazy. But once it gets to 500 again, I'm going to go ahead and flip them over, and then that's when I'm going to put the burners on low, or yeah, I think it's on low, and then let them cook, and then I'll come back like maybe every 30 to 50 seconds and turn them over, and then you know, we'll see where this goes. But usually they turn out pretty good. Okay, so it's at 500. And you saw now, because I put the PM on there, they didn't stick at all. And that's what they look like. So I'm going to go ahead and close it. I'm going to let it get to 500 again. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on low. And I'm sure my neighbors are going, what is that Puerto Rican chick cooking again? Yummy, yummy in my tummy is all I got to say. Alright, so it's at 500, so I'm going to go ahead and lower it. And you can see that they're cooking. And they look scrumptious and delicious. And, yeah. I'll be back in a little bit. Go ahead. Again, I mean, the way I do this, it might be an overkill on how I'm flipping them, but that's the way I've always done it. It's always worked out for me. So this is why I do what I do, and it might be my Asperger's, but they come out good, guys. So the potatoes are done, and I'm gonna go ahead and pour them in here. Now I'm gonna make garlic potatoes because this is my 12-year-old's favorite. He could eat this whole thing of garlic potatoes. No joke. I'm gonna put this little container here and remove the potatoes. And I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm gonna add some olive oil. And this is 100% pure. I get this big old container because I use olive oil a lot. So I'm gonna just pour some on there. Probably about, maybe not a half a cup, but maybe a little bit less. But not half a cup. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic salt. Just a little bit. You don't want to kill it because then you can't take it back and it gets pretty nasty. All right, I'm gonna swoosh this around and I'll show you it when it's all done. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure most of these are done. So I'm going to take a bet that they are. I'm going to let them get warmed up there. Did you see that? Alright. Now we do like our steaks medium. So alright guys, so I'm going to cut into mine. This one's mine. I've claimed this one for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Oh, I can't wait to taste it. This is what a steak should taste like every single time. It is delicious. I wish you guys could taste it. Okay, bye. Alright, here you go. Take a taste. Alright guys, so I'm going to be adding my tomatoes to my little dish here. And again, you want to put these at the end. The tomatoes really do not need to be cooked. So you're just adding them. See how pretty it looks? It doesn't look so plain because before you just had the white and green on there. Pretty much the onions are cooked. The asparagus is cooked. And literally, I think you want to just leave these there after I'm done cutting the tomatoes. Maybe a minute. No, I wouldn't say more than that. I have it currently, I'm going to put it on medium to medium low. I didn't burn myself, I just got scared. Alright, so I'm going to take my tweezers, because I call these tweezers, because I don't know, like I know the word, but I always end up saying like the woman's underwear with the G-string on the back instead of the right word. So I call this tweezers. So the kids know and my husband knows when I say tweezers, I mean these. Alright, so you guys see how pretty that looks? Doesn't it look beautiful? Alright, and these are cooked because they're cooked. I mean, you don't want to overcook asparagus because then they turn into mush. So I'm going to go ahead and cover these for about, I would say 45 seconds, no more than that. And should be done. I'll bring you back when my dish is all done. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. And I have my steak, my potatoes, and my vegetables. And I'm so glad that I can make this and share it with you guys. And can't wait if you guys want me to make other stuff. I'll make whatever. Just something not very strange like cow brain or cow's tongue or something like that. I will not make that because I'm not going to eat it. So anyway, just, you know, more traditional stuff, I guess. But thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will have everything that I made, that I used, done this in the description down below. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless you guys. Be kind to one another. Again, thank you for watching my video. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you want me to continue. I will be making a dessert one tomorrow, so I'll share that with you guys as well, and I'll bring you through the process. But again, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I really appreciate all your comments and the great things you guys say. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll catch you in my next video. Oh, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.